Continuing our Elden Ring No Summons gameplay, this is part 11. We've actually taken a bit of a break from the game for a while. I actually loaded up the wrong save. This is my wife's game. I was like, why am I holding an axe? If you enjoy the gameplay, if you've enjoyed my playthrough of this, if you're a member and you missed that stream, you are going to want to go back and you're going to want to watch my wife play Elden Ring. That was something that you guys unlocked as a member's perk, as a member's thing. And I am going to go ahead and redirect everybody over from this morning. We talked about the latest Elden Ring patch. We talked about the latest Elden Ring patch, and let's see. Here we go. I was so confused. I was like, I have an axe? What the huh? I was like, I don't remember switching to an axe. Let me change the thumb on the previous stream. We are in the Spirit Caller Cave. I have no idea why we are here. I don't remember the thing that we did last. I'm going to be really rusty today. I have not played the game in a while. Going to have to get back on this bike. No summons? Are you crazy? Nah. We beat Margit recently. It was nothing. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, that's right. We're near... We can do this dungeon or this cave or whatever. We can do this. Yo, my man Weed Man. How are you? Hi, I'm assuming. We got some carrots. We got some grapes. We got some cheese. I'll eat all that, and then I'll have my sandwich after. Wife packed my lunch for me because she's sweet and awesome, and the kiddos are out with her. They're doing some fun stuff today. No Melania yet. No Melania yet. We got work to do, though. We got work to do. We are pretty far in the game. Dadgummit, that scared me. Yo, Weed Man hitting a 2-month milestone. Welcome back in, my friend. The frick. I'm not dumb. Time to die. Weed Man with a $10 tip through Super Chat. Says, let's go, buddy. Glad to be here. Glad to have you here. I hope you guys are enjoying this playthrough, because I sure am. We want to complete it so we can start maybe playing some of the other FromSoft titles. Demon Souls remakes calling my name. Glad I backtracked. Jiminy Christmas. Your third playthrough was your favorite? Yo, guys, give us the first 100 likes on this vid. See if we can't meet some new FromSoft fans today. We got to get 100 likes, though. This vid's going to need some help. Was this like an area I could drop down? I don't remember this. Like, I remember this cave. Oh, this is where I fell. Okay. Difficulty spiking after Pontiff? Yeah, Pontiff was fun. Pontiff was fun, but then you got to fight the dancer. The dancer's kind of a joke once you realize you can just run away from a lot of her worst stuff. I don't really like her. Everybody loves the dancer. I think she's one of the coolest looking characters, but I was pretty disappointed with that fight. Literally just run away. You can't really mitigate some of the attacks consistently, so you just run, which I think makes it kind of boring. Cinder was boring for similar reasons in my mind. Shoot. Where's this dumb snail? This is terrible. Oh boy. It's bad. This is bad. Okay, we're good. We're good. Synthos with a $10 tip. Stoner tip a stoner tip train. That's hard to say. Stoner tip train. Sparking one right now. Zinthos hitting the 10 spot. Stoners unite. White reed armor. Stoners unite. There it is. Let me check something here. Okay. Just in case the boss is blunt. Haha, Stoner's blunt, get it? Blaze it, bruh. There we go. Suck it! Right back on the bike, baby. Frick! I forgot about this. Oh, I needed to get in there. Oh! Really? I deserve that. I freaking deserve that. I was playing sloppy. I was playing super sloppy. I wanted to break his posture so bad. I wanted to break his posture so bad, and I played it dumb. What the frick is that guy? I can see getting stun locked by these guys. Could totally see it. What? I hit roll. They are hitting me for a lot of damage. Sit down. I'm dead. Cheap AOA crap. Suck it. That is so hard to dodge. He has so much BS damage. He has so much BS damage. He is not a good boss. He has so much cheap garbage. It's not even fun to fight. He just feels like another animation breaking, AoE abusing piece of cheap trash. Like, he doesn't even feel like a good fight. They dial in so much of that in this game. It's just so irritating. It doesn't feel like I'm fighting somebody that like I'm overcoming. It feels like I'm tolerating garbage and then eventually getting past it. The damage you output compared to what you take seems so far off. Yeah, their damage output's crazy. Disagree. I had my shield up. Spammy trash. I'm playing him so poorly now. Screw you. I was trying a trick there, it didn't work. Letting him kill me because he's garbage. Eventually, I just stop respecting the enemy and don't even take it serious. I'm just going to get through it. Like, I don't respect some of the design decisions they made, so I'm just like, whatever. You can kill me because I don't respect you. I don't respect some of these fights, like, at all. I just think they're so poorly designed. Like, I fought that sloppy, and some of that was my fault, but a ton of it is just a bunch of automatic crap. Just automatic, spammy, catch you in the whirlwind crap. Just no respect at all. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Knew that was a mistake. You're not going to catch me getting greedy, bro. No. Mother. Sit down. Stupid reactive garbage. Last city got you greed? It wasn't greed. That was a totally legitimate neutral attempt. And these stupid neutral breaking reactions. No, that was not greed. That was a completely legitimate neutral attempt. Get the frick out of here. Breaking all their damn rules. That is so annoying. That was a legitimate neutral attempt. The game frickin' cheats, bro. It cheats. Why is Flasks lit up? Oh, that's one of the things they did in the patch. They put a little glow there to let you know when you have one. That's cool. No, I know you're messing with me, Abe, but no, that was a legitimate neutral attempt. They do that reaction crap. It's like they're 100% neutral, you go to do a jump attack, and they like do an instantaneous attack. Frick off. I definitely played way better, though. I adapted to Tubby. I adapted to the Tubby guy. He was trying to get me, too. I knew what he was trying to do. I knew exactly what he was trying to do. He wanted me to fall prey to greed. I got him low, and he started being a passive prick. I knew what he was doing. Where's the dragon? You'd have won the first attempt if you weren't eating? Nah, I'd have won the first attempt if I didn't get greedy. I had him first attempt. I had Fat Boy on my first attempt, and I got greedy. I played it dumb. I deserved it. I 100% deserved that first loss. Why the short sword? It's a straight sword. Would you rank this game out of 10? Oh, I give the game a really, really strong 8. There are things that they do with the bosses that I don't like. They do too much spam, too much AoE. I think it's annoying. Okay. Yeah, you don't want me to get hangry. I'll lose my dadgum grip. Okay, I see. He's going to be right there. Okay. For the challenge? I'm not using the sword for the challenge. I like the sword. I feel like the sword and square off has done very well for me. I feel like the straight sword with square off has been great for posture breaking, which is one of the primary things I try to do in a fight. How am I not hitting that? I'm doing no summons to challenge myself. Come on. I was late there. It makes more sense to hold it down. I'm a dummy. Just hold the sword down, he'll run into it. Yo, what's good, Tinkle? If you hold R2, he'll run into the sword. Yeah. I'm just an idiot. Where'd he go? Come on, bro. Get that head down here. Oh! You thought the dragons were easy or off the horse? I don't think so. The dragons are... I think the dragon... I agree with Joseph Anderson. I think there should have been like 1, maybe 2 dragons. I think there's too many dragons. I just think they get annoying. Like, they're not necessarily hard. They're not necessarily fun to fight. Just really, really long, super scripted. No, I don't have a longer weapon for the headshot. Where did he go? Oh. You fight them head on? I've found that, like... I found that getting underneath and going for the head worked in the past, but... Ooh! His head doesn't want to stay low enough. I used this sword on dragons earlier and had no problem. Ah. Absolute BS. Cheap BS, bro. Like, how far does that go? Like, seriously. Get the frick out of here, bro. Like I said, I don't know. The dragon fights are just so scripted. There's too many of them. They're just dumb. They're just boring. I don't like calling devs lazy, but I think From got a little lazy. They just put dragons everywhere, and they're not creative. They didn't change them that much. They just gave them really stupid, big, far-reaching attacks that makes the fight take longer than it should. Like, they're just not good. It just takes too long. I can't get his head. He won't keep his head down. That's annoying. I just can't. Usually I can get their head pretty consistently, and his head will not stay down. He's being such a jerk. It's like as soon as I'm in position to hit him, he goes up. Like I said, boring. Yeah, I beat Sekiro before I played this. Okay. It's the fine. That seems like a fair move. Ah! Come on, you're such a bum! Like, that's why these fights are stupid! Like, fight me! Stay on the ground! That's fair. Like I said, boring. He just does everything to, like, it's like you can't do anything. You're just playing by his rules. Stay back, he flies away. Stay back, he flies away. Stay back, he flies away. Hopefully he didn't spec into a short weapon. Just garbage. Just so stupidly designed. You just don't let the player have any volition. It's just dumb. Like, they did that too much in this game. They just robbed the player of volition. Can you fight the dragon? Well, kind of. He runs away. He puts Frost on the ground. He yells. He screams. Like, it's like, am I allowed to do anything? It's like, no wonder people just freaking ankle bite these guys, because they're designed like such bums. It's like, I'm not allowed to fight him. It's like, screw all the way off. Wow! Wow! Another giant area of effect that I can't get away from and kills me. Woo! What a great encounter. So creative. They're so dumb. It's so painful. It's like, run all the way there, try to hit him, flies away. Run all the way there, try to hit him, does area of effect. Run all the way there, try to hit him. They're so freaking stupid. Lazy, bad design. There's nothing about these fights that are good. They're so lazily designed. They dial in the same crap with all their big fights. It's so painful and stupid. You run all the way there, and then they leave. You run all the way there, and then they do an area of effect, so you have to run away. It's so dumb. It's just lazy, cheap damage. Like, I can make an enemy that, like, anytime you go near him, he runs away or explodes a nuclear bomb. Is that what the get better crap? Yeah, shove get better in your ear. Get the frick out, Googly. Seriously. Get better. Get better at getting there faster. Don't bring that get better crap to my chat. The incentive to play better isn't there when the enemy does everything they can to make it to where you can't attack them. Like, there's no incentive to get better. Get better at what exactly? Riding my horse across a big open field? Swinging my sword against a big brain-dead enemy? Holy frame drops. Wow, half health. I've done such a great job. It queued the jump anyway. Oh my, okay. I made the mistake, guys. I got to get good. I try to get close to the enemy. I forgot I'm not allowed to do that. Yeah, I forgot. You're not. See what I'm saying? I'm supposed to get good, guys. I'm supposed to get better at riding my horse over to the enemy. How dare I, bro? How dare I try to get close to the enemy? What a fool I am for trying to fight the enemy. I can't believe it. I can't believe I had the gall to think that I could go over to him. How idiotic of me. So freaking stupid, bro. So uninteresting and boring. Right, hundreds and hundreds of yards, travel far distances to great far lands, only to be hit from far away. So you're not supposed to get close to the enemy. See what I'm saying? so dumb. I love how it keeps queuing my jump. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yep. Totally fair. Totally fair, bro. Totally fair. How dare I, man? How dare I go over there and try and hit him, you know? You're just not supposed to. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to anticipate that, right? Yeah, man, you're going to ride over here. He's going to do a 5-second long AoE that's automatic death because you can't get away from it. Yeah, you should have known that was coming because, you know, you just should have. Yeah, you should be like Doctor Strange and just look into the future and see what's going to happen, you know? You rode all the way over here because that's kind of the point, right? It's a dragon. You're supposed to fight him, and you got all the way over here and automatic damage, you know? Tons of it, over and over and over again. 8 times in a row. As soon as you got close to the boss, you know, you're not allowed to attack him. It's freaking dumb. It's brain dead. It's so dumb. Yeah, I'm supposed to play it safe and have a 6-hour-long boss fight. My mistake, guys. I thought I was supposed to fight the boss. No, you're supposed to run away. So freaking stupid. Like I got him below half health, and he just started doing that every time I got close to him. Oh man, what an interesting fight. What an interesting fight, man. Woo! Invigorating. Just invigorating. Rode all the way over there, and what's he do? Runs. Woo! Wow. This is pulse pounding. This is intense, chat. We've not seen a game of cat and mouse like this since Pepe Le Pew in Looney Tunes. Just absolutely creative depth of combat. Oh, there we go again. Wow. Just absolutely pulse pounding intense down to the wire combat. Look out. There's another area of effect telling you to stay away. Another area of effect. Here comes a big tail swing. If you haven't caught on that you're supposed to stay away from this boss, we don't know what to tell you. Hot, pulsing action. He's stomping his feet, but not to be outdone, there's more area of effect. Time to take flight. Yep. More area of effect. Automatic damage. He doesn't have to earn it. All right. Go on your little marathon. Here we go. Really intense. What is he doing? He headbutted the air. Here comes the tail whip. And the spin. Area of effect. More area of effect. Any more? You gonna fart next? Order now and you can get a free AoE. But wait, there's more. He has more AoE. Here goes his headbutt. He'll probably AoE here. I mean, there it is. There's the one. That's the one that kept killing me. Any more? Hitting nothing but air. That one's tough. That one's tough. The fire one used to always get me with that one. I've not hit this many feet since I got on the wrong OnlyFans. Yeah! What an amazing fight! What an absolutely thrilling tour de feet. Tour defeat, get it? Defeat and feet. Oh, oh, Charlie, what does he get to do next? Bunch of frickin' nonsense. Yeah, I finally got good. Yeah, I finally got good. It was my fault all along, chat. It was my fault. I thought I was supposed to fight him, but no, you're not. You're supposed to run away constantly. What'd the boss drop? Souls. You were good enough? Have your family suffered AoE at the hands of crappy boss mechanics? You may be entitled to compensation. You're so much better at the game now? Yeah, I applied such a large amount of skill of running away from the boss. Woo! That's right, suck it. Bow in terror at my skill. I ran away from the boss a bunch. Let's go south and get that thing. Wait, where's the road that takes me there? Ready for a no-hit run. Yeah, dude. Cannot explain how entertaining it is to watch Lono play Elden Ring. I can't do it. I can't shut that part of my brain off. I'm like, who designed this fight and thought this was a good idea? 75% of his attacks literally force you to run away. 75% of his movesets are either him running away or you having to run away. I was just messing around, but in no so serious. It doesn't make a difference to yell about and blame the game. It's not going to change the mechanics. Do you think typing that in my chat's going to change anything? I guess we're both doing things that are equally stupid, aren't we? We can be buds now. We're both doing stupid, foolish things. You know it's like part of the show, right? The horse triggers a lot of that activity? Yeah, but when I was on the ground, Eugene... When I was on the ground, he did that AoE and I couldn't get away. Oh my gosh. What the frick? What the frick are these dogs doing up here? You guys are a long way from home. Frick, frickety frick. Let's get across the chain and get the map. Dadgummit. Do you honestly think people get mad at these games, raise their voice, and yell because they think it's going to change anything? Did you think I needed that information? Oh my god! Oh my gosh! I'm so glad that you said that. Here, all this time, I thought that yelling and screaming actually made my enemies weaker and made me stronger. What a fool I have been. What an absolute fool I have been. I'm so glad you shared that bounty of wisdom with me. I'm being such an a-hole, but it feels justified. It's a dragon. Is he supposed to stand there and let you hit him? No. No. Everything I said was couched. Everything I said was couched under the auspices of it's not an enjoyable fight. It's not fun. I don't want to just stand there and take a beating, but I'd like to be able to fight him. Not constantly have to run away. These have got to be the worst cucumber pieces I think I've ever eaten. I don't even know if it's a cucumber. I don't know what it is. If you calm down and stop thinking about it and focus on what you can change, you'll do better. You know what will also help me do better? Putting you in timeout, because you are reading the room like a person with a blindfold and earplugs in. Just go full, bro. Just go absolutely full. He went full, chat. He really did. Like, talk about a fruitless endeavor. Literally in a FromSoft stream, telling somebody they should calm down and they'll play better. You're dumber than me. Like, yelling and getting angry doesn't change anything. Sure, it's foolish. It doesn't actually change anything. What you're saying is dumber. Like, your exercise in foolishness is more stupid than me yelling at a dragon in a video game. Like, you're being more dumb. You went full. All the way full. I'm going to go to a FromSoftware stream, and when a guy gets really angry, I'm going to make sure that he knows. If he just calms down and thinks, he'll play better. You know? When I'm in the car with my future spouse and they're frustrated with the traffic, I'm going to tell them that it won't change anything. They should just calm down. I'll be the greatest husband there is. You'll be freaking single. Why is he British? I don't know. I just went into a character. Don't read into it. Okay. The lack of self-awareness. Telling someone their approach doesn't change anything while telling someone how to approach them. Yeah, like, come on, man. It's literally part of the show. Part of the show is getting frustrated and yelling and being like, "You stupid dragon, suck it." Did you know that yelling doesn't actually do anything? Really? Oh my gosh. This entire time, I thought it did. What else are you going to say? You going to be like that guy the one day that told me if I swing my sword, I can do damage? Dig down deep. Really deliver large... Ouch! Really deliver as much wisdom as you can. You can press buttons and your character will do things. Tune in for the next obvious tutorial here on CaptainObvious.com. We have all the greatest tips that you could possibly need to get through the game. Calm down. Don't get angry. Water will hydrate your body. Oh, you have to drink it. You need to say that. If that's not obvious enough. It kills me. I'm telling you, there's one every week. There's one every week that just goes full. Just goes all the way full. How platitudinous and unhelpful. Get him on there! What the heck? Lono getting mad doesn't change anything. Meanwhile, not realizing telling Lono not to be mad doesn't change anything. Yeah, everybody gets frustrated at traffic or a video game. It's just, that's part of being human. I tried to make it entertaining. I tried to shoutcast what I saw as the absurdity of it. I tried to make it funny. I didn't just throw my controller and act like a big baby. I was like, all right, I'm gonna make this funny. I'm gonna turn this into a bit, you know? Not one bit. What's down here? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No. Is this a frickin' chariot one? I don't think my blood pressure can take it. Okay, what's down here? Hello? Okay. Okay. This might be the one where you have to get him to step into the light. Hey! Hey, you! Holy moly. That'll do it. Thanks a lot, Redbeard. Oh gosh, he's still alive. Fire monk armor. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm a little weak for this place. Maybe not, maybe not. He might have... I knew it. I knew it. It was the place with the light. Okay. That said, sometimes people can take it a bit far and get unhealthy, and then somebody in chat says, "You good, buddy." Yeah. The whole blanking point is that this is a safe space to be rageful and angry and negative. It's just a game. Nobody's getting hurt. You come here to feel emotions. It's not Excel. Right. Just shut your brain off. Okay, yeah, come over here. Come on. Come over here. I've got cookies to sell. They're in the back of my car. Oh! Okay, go. Come on, boys, come on. Up here. Here, kitty cat. Come up here. I've got a kitten caboodle or something. Breaking posture was never easier. Here, pushy cat. Emphasis on the pushy. I'm sorry. That's way off. That's way out of line. Oh, he got me. Oh! Woo! We did it! You good? Yeah, I'm fine. Calmer than you. Calmer than you are. Jiminy Christmas, madam. Can I have a sandwich with my salad? Look at that. Nope. Huh. Oh! You are a son of a... Dead. Can't see, dude. Does the cat come back? Oh, blank. Okay. So we need one. Okay. We need one square off. One square off. And then a guard counter to break his posture. Oh. All right. It didn't that did not do that right. That was not my fault. That 100% did not do what I told it to do. That was a button queue error. That was not me. I rolled in the corner, hit heal, and I didn't heal. I 100% rolled in the corner and hit heal, and it dropped the input. I just stood there. So I had to hit it again, and it was too late. That 100% was not my fault. That was all the game and not me. I don't know what the frick that was. There must have been something in the corner. I'm telling you, elevation changes, dude. If your character changes elevation on rubble or a step or something, you drop inputs. I swear to frick. I just didn't. I went in the corner and didn't heal. I had a window to heal. I 100% did. The frick is going on? Really? Really? You try-hard son of a frick. Oh, they're both here! Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's right! That's right! That's where I'm from! I'm from the street! Interesting. Oh. Come over here. Come on. Come on. You are nothing. How do I cancel my membership? Did he just say I'm from the streets? Yeah. Yep. I said I'm from the streets. That's where I'm from. Come this way, my babies. Huh? Huh? What the fuck? Oh. Hello, mates. That's not nice. Excuse me. Does Lono still talk Star Wars? Is he watching Obi-Wan? I mean, I guess you could call what I'm doing is watching Obi-Wan. Like, suffering through mediocrity, yeah? What's in here? He is experiencing Obi-Wan. One does not simply watch Obi-Wan. They must experience Obi-Wan. There is only... What the... Well, this isn't on, though. How do you fix that? Ah! Thank you, good sir. That will make things all better. Watch The Boys. Yeah. My wife doesn't like super violent stuff. And I generally only watch television with her because I'm too busy. And, well, you know. Hey. Come this way. I made muffins. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, that hurt. Frickin' tantrum throwing son of a gun. Come on with the misses! Quit missing! Really? Really? All the way over there? You're such a... Bow before me, weakling. Let me pick your brain about something. You're dead. Yo, it's good, Shadow. Hello, kind lady. I'm probably gonna go in here and die. So, respawn me. Are you using reshade? What's that? This is gonna be bad. I'm already dead, basically. Yeah. Okay, so jump-ins won't work. Guard counter, we'll have to wait. So maybe a dodge block. Dodge block guard counter, maybe. I hereby name you Charlie Chaplin of Elden Ring. Well, I'll take it. That's not bad. Okay. Aha! You are a fool. That's not fair. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I got you now. I thought that was going to be a posture break. What the frick was that? The ice capades! Yes! He really zipped across the room there. He really did. What weapon am I using? I have the Lord Sworn Heavy Straight Sword.
Well, I took you for no matter, it's all to stay out your own.
We need 6s, 5 6s, and 7s. Five, 6s, and 7s. What class? I think we went warrior, didn't we? When we started? It doesn't really matter now. Or hero? We went hero, didn't we? So we need 16 of the 6s. 16 6s. And 4 5s, I think. 16 6s and 4 5s. Yeah. Ex-governor was going to buy Nashville Predators. Thought your wife went hero. Yeah, but when we started, didn't I grab him? Because I started with the axe. The axe and the shield. I know I did. Because I remember fighting the sentinel with him. Okay, now they all need 7s. Okay. Ooh, everything's a 19. Let's go, let's go up. Rocket. Okay. Fought Radon. Excuse me. Wait. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to train myself to keep my like blood pressure and adrenaline from getting too high. It definitely elevates when I play this. Gonna have to train myself. Oh, they're fighting over there. In About for the Ages, we've got Pecky McPeck bitch, and then I'm sorry for swearing. We've got Pecky McPeck against Harry Buttcrack. Not looking good for Harry. On the ground, facing the dirt. And Pecky is doing what he does best. There's a nice tumble. This one's gonna be going for quite a while. And the jumping slam, but Pecky's still in there. Barely noticed. Little bit of a roll. Pecky's now against the ropes. The tree's broken, but down goes Harry. He can't quite see what's going on. Quick approval in Discord. Hey, leave me out of this. Round table. Looks wonderful. I'm getting invaded. Are you freaking kidding me? Who wants a piece? Where are you? Bloody finger Okina. Hello! Oh. How about this? You want to try this? Oh, you rolled into it! That's so unfortunate. What the frick? Rivers of blood. Whew. Why not? What's Atwood asking? This is going to sound stupid, but I want your opinion. What is Biomutant? What were your thoughts on it? It's a trial PS5. Don't know if I want to waste storage. I didn't think it was very good. You can try it out. I thought it was really bad. I mean, if you don't have to pay for it, you could always try it. I mean, you don't have to take my word for it. Ba-bam-bam. We really needed that. Yeah, let's go this way. There were people that liked it. There were people that liked Biomutant, Atwood. You and I are on opposite spectrums oftentimes on games, so you may play it and think it's great. Patches have fixed a lot of my complaints. It's probably worth a go then. Pretty game, cool art style, tons of potential. Just squandered on odd design decisions. Ah, yes, we're sneaking in the backside. Yes, this is right. Oh no. Oh no. I've heard rumors about you. Yeah. Dude, put the dinner plate down. I'm just coming over to talk. He rolled. Ah. Oh. What's he doing now? Where did that come from? Is that a face? On his face? Under his face? I did not roll that way. No, 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 no. I did not roll that way. I rolled the other... That was 100% janky camera. That's so annoying. I knew to roll away. I rolled into it because the camera... Whatever. The camera changed, and after my Q was already loaded up. I feel like I'm way too weak to fight him, by the way. Is that how much damage I should be doing to him? I feel like I'm going to be fighting him for the rest of the day. Like, that was like I was tickling him. Like, I do not feel like I am in the right threshold of damage output to fight this guy. Oh, he has a boss door now. 2 hands. Oh, yeah. I'm not using the shield. Okay. Man, that was really big. When he goes down like that... When he goes down like that, can you get a crit? I should have rolled in instead of away. I thought I rolled in time. He healed. Did he get health back? I thought I rolled. Quit being such a baby. It's just a broken leg. Yeah, yelling isn't gonna make it any better. He's like, I see everything. What the frick am I supposed to do? Oh! Oh! That's just this. I swear these fights are so cheap. Like I don't even want to fight him. It's just so cheap. Terrible camera. Can't tell what's going on. Massive AOE's that just drain your health. Like it's just cheesy. Like that's just lame. Like I don't even want to fight him. I don't respect him. It's not an enjoyable fight. Hammer at his ankles for 20 minutes and then get killed by stuff that you feel like you can't even get away from. Just garbage. They put so much of this in the endgame, chat. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play this to completion. I don't respect this game's endgame. I don't. It's not respectable. That's not a good fight. Like, the camera's terrible. I couldn't tell what was going on. There was no way to get away from any of that. You spawn me in front of him with no stamina, and then he's just doing these massive, giant attacks. You just Scarlet Rot that fool? This game is just such a pile of cheese at the end. It is such a pile of cheese at the end. So unenjoyable. It doesn't feel like my skills are being tested. It doesn't feel like I'm being tested in skills. It doesn't at all. It doesn't feel like, oh yeah, you gotta get better. You gotta try this or try that. It just feels like a bunch of cheap damage. Like, I can apply skill on the shield swings, but nothing else. Ah! Get out of here with that reactive crap. I knew I rolled too early. Do I have to hit his hands? Just so big, it's so hard to tell what's going on. Oh. Come on! Golly frick! I gotta play your stupid unoptimized game, PS4 version, so I can't hot switch back to healing. Thank you, FromSoftware, for still not fixing your frickin' game. So I gotta play an inferior version, and I don't get to use a really, really helpful mechanic. Jiminy frickin' Christmas. Sitting there on the wrong dumb flask. Level is the sword? 19? Like I said in the beginning, I feel like I'm too weak. I feel like I'm barely hurting him. And the camera is so bad. Like, I can't even tell if I'm hitting his hand. I genuinely can't tell what's going on. I feel like I'm just swinging wildly. He's so big. There's just no effective camera. Down the D-pad works? Oh, they patched it. They patched it. That's never worked before. I don't know why it didn't target there. Yeah, I've never been able to do that. You're weak because you won't get rid of that stupid sword and switch to a scythe? It's weird, like you type that like I care what you think. It's so weird that you did that. I don't know what I did that gave you the impression that I gave a crap what some Randy thinks. You're trying to help, don't get salty. Yes. It's so helpful to be this far in the game and to have some Randy come in chat and tell me to completely switch my build and weapon. That's super helpful. You should create YouTube guides that no one would watch. Your sword should be able to reach 24. Yeah, I'm tempted to just say F this. Let's go get stones. Like I feel like I could beat him if I did way more damage. I feel like that's part of the problem. Is it's just going to take way too long. You're under level, sword's under level, and not the best. But honestly, with the deck stacked against you, you're doing better than most people with top gear at level. Yeah, I think we gotta level the sword. You're not switching your build, dude? You said you were a strength build? Okay, I'm using the word build pretty loosely, but if I were to completely change weapons, I would have to go get a ton of stones, a ton of souls, and a ton of currency to level up a scythe to do what you're recommending. So, yeah, you're not being helpful. You're just being the drive-by Randy that thinks, like, you're going to tell me, like, some hidden secret in the game. Like, you did it a certain way, and I should too. You know what I mean? Grave Scythe is a strength weapon. Yeah, you want me to go get a specific weapon, level that specific weapon all the way up to Fire Giant level, and fight him. Like, me saying that back to you, do you see how stupid it sounds? Like, I'm trying to help you see how dumb it sounds. It's like, hey man, you don't know who I am, but I'm telling you to go get a particular weapon, invest tons of currency and stones into that particular weapon for this particular fight. It sounds so stupid when you say what you're asking me to do in more detail than just like drive-by platitude. I don't know if I even have the weapon. I don't know if I want to use the weapon. And if I want to use the weapon right now to effectively try your theory, I have to go get a ton of stones and level it all the way up, or it would be a fruitless endeavor. Do you understand? Like, you understand how the game works, but you also don't seem to understand how the game works. So your advice is so unhelpful. Like, how can you not see that? I can't just... If my slot was at 24 or 20 or whatever, I am 19, and I could just swap in your weapon and it would be at that level, then sure, I'd be like, oh, hey, let me try that out. Thanks for the advice. But I literally would have to divert, I don't know, an hour or more of time into what you're saying. Like, you have to think through beyond just, like, drive-by reductionist platitudes. Like, just do this, forehead. Like, this isn't my first rodeo, bro. I beat the game. I'm playing through it no summons. Like, I know that some drive-by weapon switch Randy isn't actually trying to help. You can literally get ball bearings at plus 18 at this point in the game. Right, I know that. And if I haven't actually done that, then your advice, even if I would have done that, that would still mean that you want me on faith, on just pure blind faith in some Randy in chat, I'm supposed to go spend all my runes, all my stones to level up one weapon. Like, I can't help you see how dumb that is. You just don't see it. You literally can't see how dumb that is. So, we should try and find either the bearings or the stones. I literally just said that moments ago, not because I'm going to do what you're suggesting, but we need to level the weapon that I like using. And there might be one right here. Maybe. No. It's this way. Yeah, we're going to have to go over there, maybe. Ooh. I can't remember. How to get over there. It's been hours to get this one thing to beat this one boss. That's what I'm saying. It's like, don't posture like you understand the game and you're just trying to help out this dumb streamer when, like, you're literally asking me to do something that's ludicrous. Do you know what you're missing? I need sevens. I need stone sevens right now. I can't buy beyond 6. I can buy somber 1 through 4, I think. And I can buy up to 6. Just regular stone 6. Like, this is the nicest treatment you're ever going to get for backseat gaming. Like, I feel like I've been pretty chill about it. The ball bearings carry over to New Game Plus. Yeah, I reported about that this morning when I read through the article on the patch. We didn't focus on that in the discussion, though, so you might have missed the opening to the show. But I'm not on New Game Plus. You love men? Good for you. Find the hot one. and have a great life together. Alright. That was chill. That was about the chillest you're gonna get. You're not gonna get very chill treatment when you backseat game. Like, I feel like I was pretty chill in the grand scheme of backseat gaming. Oh golly, I forgot about these guys. Okay, there's a bird down there. I think I beat him. Huh. Thought it was a nice change. Yeah, no, it is a nice change, Eugene, because everybody was just basically buying as many stones as they could before rolling over to New Game Plus. So it was like, what's the point? What are you making people do that for? You know what I mean? I thought it was a really good change. I don't feel like fighting him right now. Dude, all heck is breaking loose. I forgot about the lightning. Yeah, we're definitely at a damage wall. We're at a damage wall, so we gotta get a new weapon, which I'm not asking. Whoops. The bearing you need for 7-8 stones is after the giant. So can I farm for? Can I get the stones from like somewhere else? How's my battery doing? We're gonna have to find some caves. So we're basically stuck right now. You need access to the concentrated snowfield? Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like fighting the fire giant right now. Oh, hang on a second. I tried the PS5 version a while ago. Until they push out an optimization patch, I'm not doing their work for them. I'm not going to keep booting up the PS5 version and converting my save and testing it out. No. Frick them and frick that. Fix your game, patch it, optimize it. Like, do right by your customers. I'm not doing that. I did it once and got hitches, and I haven't done it since because, again, that's not my job. It's their job. You could upgrade the Bloodhound Fang. It uses Somber. I don't even know if I have... Do I have that? I don't even know if that's going to work with what we want to do, though. I'm big time Sword and Shield. I like the Bloodhound Fang. I remember I used it a lot in my first playthrough. I'm not seeing it. Oh, Bloodhound's Dex. Do I have any somber greatswords? How do you know? Greatswords will push me to heavy. Gosh, it's so annoying. It's freaking mind-rattling to be in sections like that. The lightning and the freaking bell. Golly. If you have a slot to put in Ash, it's not somber. Yeah, I can only go up to 6. And I can do 3 and 4 somber from her. Anything with a unique skill uses somber. I'll be dead honest with you guys. I think this playthrough might have died today. I don't know. Interest isn't there, and I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be multiple episodes of not great interest, not great viewership, and me just being annoyed with how the end game is designed. I don't know. This playthrough might have just died. My heart's not in it. It was fun until today, honestly. I'm just, those rough edges, man. Those rough edges in the end game are just gonna start showing up more and more and more, and I'm not gonna care. I'm just not gonna care to progress. You know, we haven't gotten to Melania, we haven't gotten to Malekith, and if viewership was there, I'd press on. But the interest has been pretty bad. So I think that we got to move on to something else. Got to move on. From Boys kind of bailed on us, and I don't know why. You know, we raged out in episode 1, but I feel like we've had 9 sessions that have been really good, and the support was good for a while, and it just got lower and lower each week. And it could be Elden Ring's just been around too long. It could be that a no summons run's just not that interesting, you know. The From Boys were huge leading up to and during Elden Ring, and then they all bailed real quick. You know, Fridays are now our weakest day of the week, and it's not the core audience's fault. You know, it's all those FromSoftware homies that just, for whatever reason, they lost interest. And I don't do stuff that there's no demand for. I just don't. It's not worth my time. We work way too hard and way too often to piss time away, you know? Just doesn't work. You know? Think it's the no summon. For 8 or 9 episodes, the interest was good enough. It was good enough. I was like, okay, we can do this. 2 to 3K views per episode. I was like, okay. But today and the previous time we did this, I was like, I don't think so. There's an Elden Ring speedrun bounty right now, and it's popping on Twitch. Yeah, that probably hurt us too. Every time these companies, games, or communities funnel viewership over there, it hurts us. We couldn't persist with Lost Ark for that reason, and I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna suffer through this game's end game to waning support. That just isn't gonna be worth our efforts. You know? It's not gonna be worth our efforts. Because I'm just gonna get irritated for more reasons than the game. It was gonna be a good playthrough. It was gonna be a good playlist, but the community stopped supporting it. And if I would have kept being like a raging idiot like episode 1, I would take blame, but I would say episodes 2 through 9 were really solid, really good content, you know, just typical FromSoftware salt. So I don't think it's on me. I think the community just moved on, you know. Like, even in my frustration today, I tried to make it entertaining, and I feel like I did. I feel like we made it fun, you know, the dragon and the duo and all of that, but game's quality goes down after Margot. That's what I mean. Like, everybody knows that the game gets kind of sour after that, so it also doesn't help. Like, people see where you are in the game, and they're like, no, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're on mobile, you can literally scroll and see where I am. It starts auto-playing, and they're like, nah, I hate that part of the game, you know? That wouldn't surprise me if that's playing a role either. It's like as soon as we beat Margot, and that was like one of our best episodes, I was like, man, I'm really getting into a rhythm with this game, you know what I mean? Switch to Pascal's Wager or something that will bring the viewers in. Yeah, I mean, we could experiment with other games and see if that's more interesting to people, like somebody playing through Demon Souls for the first time, or, you know, Dark Souls 1 and 2 remasters. Like, that might bring more people in, because those have more of a cult following, you know? So, I love the endgame, but I understand why people don't. No, we got better support, McD09. When I played through Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro, we got better and more consistent support when I played those games, because I think people like watching the first playthrough. They think that's entertaining. Like, when you make it very clear it's your first time through one of those games, people like it. Also, there's just a cult following. I think within the FromSoftware community, there's just people that love Dark Souls 3. There's just people that love Sekiro. And I don't think Elden Ring hit the community with the same level of consistency and love. Like, as more time went on, we just got less and less support. And it was just like, I did what everybody does, you know? I beat the game, replayed it, and we even got better viewership when I was playing New Game Plus and just smoking everything. And I was bored out of my dadgum mind. We had better support when I beat Radon in 3 hits. It was like, this is the most boring thing. You know, we had better support for that. So I thought, oh man, if we do a no summon run, that'll be tough. It'll be hard. It'll really show a different, you know, showcase a different side of the game. And I don't know. There was no sustaining. We had like a sustained support when I played through Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro, and that just hasn't happened with this. It's just gone down each week. And we dedicated a day of the week to FromSoftware, and the From fans really bought in. They bought in. They were here. They were, leading up to, during, and after Elden Ring, they were here. And sadly, I just think they moved on because it was, they had heard and seen enough about the game. Now, DLC will obviously, I think, reinvigorate stuff, but I found this channel through the Elden Ring gameplay, but in the last 3 months, I started to look forward to the talk show more. I'll be honest, this run felt like it's dragged a ton. Over 2 months for just this run. Yeah, but how is it dragged? I've been beating bosses so fast. I've been beating bosses incredibly fast. You're talking about 10 play sessions. You're talking about, what, 20 hours maybe? 20 to 25 hours to get where we are? We've been cooking. I felt like we were going really quickly. Obviously, once a week is probably what's making it feel that way, maybe. Like, it's just, oh, wow, once a week. That was always my concern with doing this, is that, oh, man, once a week, it's just going to take a really, really long time. But I can't dedicate multiple days a week to this game. I just can't. You know what I mean? So if it's because it's once a week, I don't know what to tell people. We're not a FromSoftware channel. We gave FromSoftware 1 day a week, and I thought what that would do is it would create an audience that would show up on that day. You know what I mean? You can see your time at the quit screen. $25 hours. I was close. Well, 28. I was close. Yeah, we've been cooking. We've been moving real fast. We're almost level 100 after under 30 hours. Like, that's pretty fast in my mind. The issue with Elden Ring is there really isn't too much of a reason to replay. I love the game, but it's the curse of an open world. Dark Souls and Sekiro were gauntlets and meat grinders. So no Dark Souls Thursdays. Oh, Thursdays. When it was fresh and you did it multiple times a day, it was fine. Second playthrough, though, only on Fridays, wasn't a great vibe sometimes. The only time it was a bad vibe was the very first playthrough. I'm telling you, after that, episodes 2 through 9, I kept it light. I kept it, I was adapting. Yeah, it could just be the replayability of this particular game versus the other ones. I don't know. I had so much fun with this until today. I got into today and I just started. We just started dealing with the AOE spam on the guys in the cave, the dragon, and then the fire giant. And I'm like, here we go. This is all the things I hate about the end game. There's just so much freaking AOE everywhere. It's like you can't do anything. It just grates. It's so grating. I didn't think Lono would do New Game Plus. I tried New Game Plus, and I think it was like my second session. I was like, this is so freaking boring. Like, I killed Radon so fast. I was like, fight might have been the wrong word to use. I think it just contributed to it dragging. I was going to say, I made a concerted effort to change the vibe of these streams. I was like, this isn't going to work with me just losing my dadgum mind every week. Like, that's funny sometimes, but not every episode. So I made a concerted effort to make the vibe a lot more enjoyable. I actually thought the second playthrough, Eugene, was thoroughly enjoyable until literally today. All the way up until Margot, I was having so much fun. I was like, this is great. Like, I even said in a short recently that it really is a game you should play a second time, no summons. It feels so much better. And I stand by that literally until this part of the game. Once you get up into this section of the game, I'm just like, I don't like this at all. What it is the content people want is speedruns and no hits. It happens every time in Souls games. After a few years, people want to see those who have never played it. Right, so first runs through Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 and 2, Neo. I think people will enjoy that. We'll see. I'm speculating. But I feel like we had greater interest in more people, and we had better response to my first playthroughs of Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro than we have of this idea that we could do a no summons run. No, my first and second playthrough builds were not similar, Abe. I ditched Sword and Shield pretty quickly in my first playthrough. I was Bloodhound Fang by the time we got to the magic chick, whatever her name is, the respect chick. I was Bloodhound Fang, and then after Radon, I used Radon swords for a really long time, and then I switched to a katana. So no, I did not play Sword and Shield for very long at all in my first playthrough. I actually ditched Sword and Shield very quickly because Bloodhound Fang was just so fun. And then the Radon swords were just devastating. I loved using them. But then I got to the end game and they weren't fast enough. That was actually before they did the recovery time patch for his swords. Yeah, Renala. So I got frustrated with the Radon swords. They literally patched the reason that I got frustrated with them. And we switched to a strength dex build with, and it was it bleed? Yeah, it was bleed. We went strength dex bleed with a katana. And then we went twin blades on my new game plus, and it was so strong and so broken, it wasn't even fun. So I said, okay, let's get back to basics. Sword and board, strength, no summons. I had a blast literally until this episode. I was like having so much fun. It's similar in the sense that both of your playthroughs were melee only. Well, but I'm not going to enjoy a magic run. We tried magic and I got to Margit and I was like, no, I can't do it. I'm not wired this way. I can't do the magic thing. I can't friggin' do it. It is From Friday, rather than Elden Ring Friday, Room to Maneuver. Yeah, I think I'll have a lot more fun doing fresh runs through games I've never played before because I don't know. Like I said, if the support was there, if viewership was high and people were really enjoying this and they just loved the challenge and the irritation of a no summon run, I'd keep going. But it's like, I'm not having a great time. I didn't have a great time today, and the viewership and support is just way lower than it's ever been. So it's like, I don't think it's a YouTube thing, because we've been crushing it this week. It's like, no, they put this video in front of my audience today, and they did not click on it, you know? They're just not hanging. The From boys are not hanging, you know? Now, there is the possibility that we went 2 weeks of almost nothing from software, and a lot of those guys didn't click, so they didn't see today. That's possible. If you go too long without clicking on my channel, then you won't see my content. And we did completely divert away from Elden Ring for 2 straight weeks because of all the news that was happening. It just didn't make any sense. The big Spider-Man news, all the conferences. It was like, no, it doesn't make sense to cover and play Elden Ring. So... my second play was magic and int based. It was a joke. You wouldn't enjoy it either. I'd love to see a Sekiro boss gauntlet playthrough. That would be the best thing for this game. Yeah, like a boss gauntlet. Yeah. Sorry, I was busy today. No. I don't want anybody to feel bad, like if you weren't here. It's a marked decrease. Like, it's a very noticeable decrease in support. It's not like 1 or 2 people. It's like... The From Fridays, I don't know what the click on suggest rate is. I haven't looked at it. Really what was carrying us on Fridays, Abe, was browse, because it was putting us in front of the audience and they were coming in. And this morning was pretty weak and this afternoon was pretty weak. So it's like, if the From boys say no, you know... if the From boys say no, which we're not getting very good browse, we're just not. 49% is really low for us. As an example, this morning we got like 71% browse and a 15% on suggest. So like this morning did pretty well. It actually did okay, but this afternoon it was just clear that like you got to consider. So this morning did well. FromSoftware fans show up. We discuss it. We do the patch. I redirect. Hit everybody with a new stream of me playing through the game, and the support's just not there. So that's clear that a bunch of people tuned in this morning for the talk show, had a good time, and then when it got into gameplay, they were like, no, man, no, not interested. You know what I mean? You know? Thumbnail? It's not the thumbnail. No, we make perfectly fine thumbnails here. You get lost in the weeds if you blame it on the thumbnail. Like, that's the same style thumbnail we've used for 10 episodes. So that's not the issue. Yo, 5-spot from Smashville. I enjoyed the Tsushima PvP streams with Hilly. Y'all had a blast. Nothing personal. But if you get bored, the viewers will get bored. Yeah, but there's no way that people knew I was going to be bored today. Like, they couldn't see the future, Smashville. We did 10 episodes to perfectly good support, and then today it was actually no. It was the last 2 times I think we've done this. We noticed like a lack of turnout, and I started thinking. Me and Creature have been talking about it. I was like, I don't know. We might just be too far away from the game's release. I didn't get bored until today. I've been having fun with it. Like, when we beat Margot, like, I was having a blast. Part 10, yeah, Part 10 did really poorly. Part 10 did really poorly, and that was weeks ago. That was literally weeks ago. So this isn't any different than the last time we streamed it with respect to view count and turnout. It's basically the same. And I was having a blast. Like, we were laughing. I was having a good time. And then Part 9, yeah. Part 9 and 10 is when it started to turn. The support started to have a downturn. Because I think Part 8, yeah, Part 8, all the way up to Part 8, we were looking okay. And then Part 9, 10, there was a downward turn, and then today's been the lowest. So it's like, that's a clear trajectory of interest in my mind. When you have 3 episodes in a row that just kind of whoop go down. You meant today? Yeah, but 9 and 10 had similar viewership, and I was having a blast. We were laughing. I was beating bosses, screaming at a chariot, you know? Yeah, I've seen stuff from Exo Primal. It looks good. Could it be the choice of armor? No. Nobody's. That's not it at all. It's not my armor. It's not my build. It's not the weapons. It's just, it's like 18 different things. Like, let's imagine you have like 18 different types of FromSoft fans. Well, there's 18 reasons to not enjoy replays of Elden Ring. You know what I mean? There's too much open world, not a lot of bosses. You know, it's not like a gauntlet. You know, oh, you were kidding around. I was like, what? Have you tried the co-op mod? It's a lot of fun with a buddy. That wouldn't change anything. Yeah, me trying to jump on the chariot. I mean, we had some great just comedy gold moments, you know. It bums me out. It bums me out because we invested a lot in Fridays, and it's just another thing that I feel like we put a bunch of heart and soul into, and the organic nature of the internet. It's like I can't force relevancy, you know? I can't force relevancy, and we put a lot into this, and sadly, you know, we'll have to we're going to have to try something else, you know? The good news is we're having so much success covering other things that we're even considering, like I'm even considering just putting From Fridays on hold. It's like, what's the point? You know, if the audience isn't responding, if the From fans are not responding, then I'm not going to force the issue. I've got other things I could do. I got other stories I could cover. Like, I'm not going to force it. You know, we spent months investing in this and putting time in and beating games and trying to grow that audience. And that audience has really turned its back on what we're doing. And it's like, I can't change their minds. I'm not going to be able to like go call them on the phone and be like, hey, you guys watched me play From games for literally half a year leading up to Elden Ring, and you watched me play Elden Ring and you enjoyed my Elden Ring coverage. Like, where'd you go? You know what I mean? But DLC will obviously be a real great big celebration. We'll have a ton of fun with it, I'm sure. We'll cover it, we'll play it, we'll break it up, we'll chop it up, but, The build actually did turn me off after some episodes. Why though? Like, I felt like breaking the posture was like epic. I felt that was such a fun way to play the fights. I felt like it even looked cool. Really hoping you were going to finish it out in Dark Souls 3 as well. No, I can't finish this Elden Ring playthrough. The support's not there and I'm not having fun, I'm not having fun. We just crossed over into the section of the game that I just hate. I just hate it. I don't like that back half of the game. And, like I said, if the support was there and people were like drinking in my salt and my pain, I'd keep going. But it's like, bro, I'm not doing this to like a fraction of the support that I used to get. I'm not. I could talk Starfield and pull 10 times the numbers and meet new people and grow the channel. Like, I'm not gonna play through a game I'm having an unenjoyable time with to, like, the core audience. You guys show up pretty much no matter what we're doing, so it's like, you're not gonna be like, that's it, I'm out of here, he's not playing Elden Ring. How much more of the game? We easily have another 20 hours, which, that's another 2 or 3 months without breaking a sweat just to finish the run. I thought people would get invested and want to be here every week. It didn't happen. We got to 8 episodes of good, consistent support, and after that, it all fell down, and I wasn't sure what the reason was. It could have been that once you get to that point of the game, people lose interest. It could just be too much distance from the launch. It could be people looking for no-hit speedruns. I don't know. There's a variety of factors. You know what I mean? It just felt like once a week coming on Friday, block, posture break, stab. How do I feel about Starfield being multiple single player only? I kind of expected that because I just expected Fallout in space. I don't know. I didn't expect it to be any different than what we've seen. I expected Fallout in space, and so that's one of the reasons why I haven't been that like, oh my gosh, this is so different than what I expected. Like, just what I expected. No, I'm not going to play through Bethesda's titles. That's not... No one is searching for that right now. You wouldn't mind the 30 FPS if it was multiplayer? I don't think it's going to be 30 FPS on all platforms. It may be 30 FPS on the... It may be 30 FPS on the Series S. What are people searching for now? Right now, the big dogs in the news cycle. You know, Starfield, Diablo, even Redfall. You know, I have an episode of Redfall I'd like to do. I've got some things, you know, that it'd be fun to discuss and look at. I'm kind of waiting to see if the devs respond to some of the complaints and criticisms that people have made. Yeah, nobody's gonna watch playthroughs of Fallout 4 and Skyrim. No, that would be a bad idea. Yeah, the big new titles are hot right now. Every time we've touched Starfield, it's been gold. Sonic has been really good for us, you know, because I think people enjoy what we do. We discuss game design, we discuss video games in a way that I think is really enjoyable, you know. The show and the product and the community and the membership growth has just been absolutely bonkers. It's just that From Fridays kind of fell into a weird valley of, you know. I think what we'll try next week. I think what we'll try next week is just a fresh playthrough of Demon Souls, because I bet you we could beat Demon Souls in like 2. We could probably beat Demon Souls in 2 or 3 parts, maybe. 2's probably a little ambitious. We could probably beat Demon Souls in 3 or 4 parts, I bet. I bet you we fly through that game. And then maybe we could do like a playthrough of like the Dark Souls 1 and 2 remasters, just to pay them, pay tribute to those games. At the very least, Dark Souls 1. I wouldn't be surprised if we replayed Sekiro if that got better support. Or go play all the side bosses and DLC bosses in Dark Souls 3. Then there's games like Nioh. I bet you we get better response to that. That's just my own personal gut feeling. For those games just seem to have more of a cult following. Because when we did Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro, let me see here. I hate how I can't see the individual views on a video. That's a really long video. Like the conclusion of Sekiro got like 4,000 views, which is really, really nice. We're barely over 1,000,000 right now. And we were a much smaller channel back then. Episode 10 of Sekiro was only 2 hours long, and it got twice as many views as this video has today. And we were a smaller channel back then. So a smaller channel with a fresh playthrough of Sekiro outperformed what we did today. Like an hour and a half of Sekiro, just an hour and a half of Sekiro outperformed today. That was episode 9. For whatever reason, we got better response. Yeah, here's a solid little 3-hour play session of Sekiro 3.3. Over $3,000. And the channel was so much smaller back then. We're talking about January of this year. When we had just maybe crossed into 10K, 9 or 10K. That's before Elden Ring even launched. We didn't even have a big FromSoftware. We had a growing FromSoftware support, but Sekiro just absolutely outperformed the replay that we tried with this No Summons run. So that's good news. That means we could probably pivot to other FromSoftware titles and have fun and meet more people instead of forcing something that's not working, How many views does a video need for you to consider a successful video? With our channel size right now, we need our floor to be about between 2,000 and 3,000 views. That's that's the floor. If I do a solid close to 3-hour stream, right now we're at 2.5 hours, it needs to be between $2,000 and $3,000 easy, because the channel's just too big to pull. This is going to barely be 1.5. This is barely going to pull a 1.5. That's really, really bad for us. You know what I mean? That's really bad for us, because the channel's just too big to pull something that weak. And gameplay usually crushes 45 minutes. Just 45 minutes of Ninja Turtles yesterday. It just did phenomenal. Gameplay should pop because it's very consumable and it's easy to consume content. You tune in and you know exactly what's going on. You know exactly what you're getting. So the Ninja Turtle stream last I checked on it, yeah, it pulled a 3K for 45 minutes. You know what I mean? It was a popping brand new game. We barely played it, and we tripled what we got on this. So that's just something that you have to monitor as a YouTuber. It's like, what is getting response? What do people care about? I honestly thought a no summon run would be more interesting to people than just me new game plussing it up and killing everything really fast. Do you know what I'm saying? I thought that'd be way more interesting. I was wrong. You're also having a blast playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Yeah, I mean, but up until today, I was having a blast doing this. It didn't matter. me having a blast doesn't send like a signal out to YouTube for people to be interested. Does that make sense? Like, I could have been having a terrible time with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It doesn't matter. It's new, relevant gameplay, so like everybody's coming in for it. It's not like there's like a bat signal that gets sent out if you're having fun or not having fun, right? Like, nobody knew that episodes 2 through 10 of this playthrough was really, really fun and today turned sour. Nobody knew that. But episodes 8, 9, and 10 all had a downturn in support. I just think people are like not interested. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna find some like linchpin, you know, has a bigger effect than you give it credit for. No, it doesn't. That's not true. That's not true. Because if that were true, 8, 9, and 10 were some of our best episodes. That were some of our best fights, some of our best wins, and they're the weakest episodes in the playthrough. So no, in this particular example, no, I think that gets completely overstated. I think this idea that like it's Lono not enjoying the game, like no, then episodes 2 through 10 would have been a marked like upward trajectory, right? And with Sekiro, I got grumpier as the playthrough went along and the support got higher because people just love watching the suffrage in that game. They're like, this guy is about to fight one of the most, you know, toughest fights. So people jump in and see you ranting or having a terrible time, it might just bounce out. Not sure how YouTube counts those views. Well, like, I'm not simplifying it and saying that, like, if I was ranting and screaming at Ninja Turtles that the video would have done really, really well. The point I was making is Ninja Turtles didn't do well because I was just having a blast. Like, that plays a part, but if that played a part, it didn't play enough of a part because episodes 2 through 10 of this playthrough, we were having fun. We were laughing. I mean, there was maybe episode 1's where the salt hit. Episodes 2 through 10, I think there was maybe one time where I really got irritated and like, I forget even what I was doing. I can't even remember the boss. And then today, everything turned sour on me. And honestly, it didn't turn sour enough to like drive people away. Like me ranting about the dragon was funny. Like I made it entertaining. Everybody was laughing, you know. But like, if we're gonna get simplistic and act like Lono getting angry, frustrated, or having a bad time, well, that's why the Elden Ring stream started to suffer. I don't give that quarter. I think it's bullshit. I think it's absolute bullshit. It's total mountain of bullshit. Because we were we literally got our best viewership of me streaming this game when I was the most irritated. Like, I just don't agree with that. I think that's demonstrably false. When I was the most irritated and the most annoyed, we had our best viewership. Like, the back half of my playthrough is when all the viewership went up. I think people loved it. They were like, this is great. This endgame frustration salt is amazing. And then I rolled over into New Game Plus, and the viewership was maintained. Like, it wasn't like a bunch of people left. It wasn't like they were like, this guy just gets too mad. Like, we rolled over and did 2 episodes of New Game Plus, and we had great viewership. Like, I completely reject that notion. Every time I hear it, I get angry. I'm like, quit insinuating that I somehow am the reason that Elden Ring failed to garner an audience in June after the game launched in February. I think that's just an absolute garbage assumption or observation, given what I can go back and see. If New Game Plus, we would have died immediately, I would consider that it was partly my fault. I'd be like, yeah, I got really grumpy at the end game, I got really complainy, and nobody wanted to come back. But the first 2 times we did New Game Plus, we had amazing turnout and support, and I was bored out of my mind. I was like, this is so easy. This is so easy. I'll be honest, I was watching a lot of your Elden Ring playthrough until I decided I wasn't going to play it for sure. It was enjoyable to watch when the game came out, but I don't watch anymore, and I rejoined for radio. That's fine. Like, everybody's got different reasons that they watch. We can literally see that people aren't searching for this. They're not searching for Elden Ring. They're not searching for Elden Ring No Summons. It just there's not draw for the playthrough. There just isn't draw for the playthrough. And if they're doing some kind of a speedrun giveaway contest over on Twitch, that's playing a huge factor. That means you got all the big dogs playing and competing and speed running, and that means the community's over there. That's where they're watching right now. I think 1 episode per week and also missing out on a week or two was the problem. Yeah. There was no way we were going to be able to play Elden Ring too often. That would have been a mistake. Like there was too many stories to cover. There was too much news to be like, hey, we're going to play it multiple times a week. We did that twice, I think. I think twice we played Elden Ring on a non-Friday when we were doing this run, this no summon run. My point was it was never because of your attitude during your playthrough. Yeah. Ultimately, it's just people want to see speedruns and things like that. It's nothing you're doing wrong. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I didn't get out of like bounds. Like when I played Dark Souls 3, when I played Sekiro, and when I played Elden Ring, there was only one time where I feel like I got out of bounds, and it was in part 1 of this series. I got way too angry and just way too negative. But for the most part, I would say all of my Sekiro, Dark Souls 3, and Elden Ring stuff, it was all pretty faithful to how I talk about these games and how I get angry. Like, and none of that ever seemed to affect turnout, right? All right, catch you tonight, Abe. No one searching for Elden Ring basic gameplay, if that makes sense. Right. To them, a no summons playthrough is so nothing, right? I thought it would be more interesting because I thought we would garner the non-hardcore fans. I thought the hardcore fans are going to look for deathless, hitless runs. I thought all of the new people that sort of came to Elden Ring would be like, I want to see somebody play without summoning. That's interesting. Like, I summon all the time. What's it like when someone doesn't summon? Or I'm trying not to summon or whatever. Like, I thought that would be a draw. It wasn't. I wasn't really looking for the hardcore guys because they tend to be kind of annoying anyway. I was looking for the people kind of in the middle who got the game and they're summoning a lot, and they might start to feel like I felt like I'm not really playing the game. Like, Tiche beat bosses for me. Do you know what I mean? I don't think Salt of Frustration hurts viewership in Souls games. A lot of people tune in to see or expect it. The problem with what that is all the guys doing speed runs and hitless runs were already doing no summon runs. Right, yeah. That's like bottom of the barrel. They're like, yeah, everybody's already done that, dude. You know what I mean? It was interesting 2 months ago. Right, yeah. Yeah. I'm not a FromSoftware channel, so like I couldn't dedicate more than 1, maybe 2 times a week to it. So we did 10 episodes over the course of, if you don't count today, if you just count those 10 episodes, I think that was 7 weeks, right? Are my check-ins appropriate? Yeah, your check-ins are fine, Zubair. So it's like just expected. Yeah. No, I get it, Wheezy. It doesn't stand out as special. It doesn't. And to be quite honest, I wasn't trying to stand out as special to that audience. I really wasn't considering, oh, the hardcore audience will tune in and watch, because I don't want to deal with those guys anyway. I again thought there'd be like new fans of Elden Ring, or like more mid-lane, more casual, less hardcore fans would be like, oh, I want to see a no summons run. Maybe they already watched a no summons run, you know? Maybe I was just too late. If you did level 1 runs or things of that nature, people will come. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I'm not cut from that cloth. I could see us doing, like I said, I could see us doing a fresh playthroughs of a bunch of the games, and we'll just see how that goes. We'll just see how that goes. Was today's stream performance consistent with the previous From Friday's episodes? No. Sekiro did significantly better with a smaller channel and shorter streams. And when we played through Sekiro, it did better. So, it just didn't, whatever people are looking for as far as like the FromSoftware community, we're not delivering that. So we got to do something else, you know? And I think personally, I started to even feel that the last couple of episodes. I was like, man, the viewership's not that great. Maybe we should just go play the other games. Like, I'd like that. I would love to play through Demon Souls. I'd love to play through, at least Dark Souls 1 Remastered. I don't think I want to play Dark Souls 2, but whatever. The Neo games or whatever. Yeah, in preparation for Wolong, exactly. Like, I think there's plenty of games we can play, and then the Black Myth Wukong will be here eventually, Lies of P, Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, I think there's plenty of games for us to try to see, is the FromSoftware community going to respond stronger to that? And then there's always Elden Ring DLC. We know that's coming as well. We know that's coming as well. And I have a really strong New Game Plus character that can just dive into the DLC, and it'll be real easy to breeze through it, check it out, and have fun with it. We should just be able to beeline to it, I would think. So you're saying I need to upgrade to make you play my favorite Souls title? Let me set this up. Let me set this up, because we still have the round table. There we go. And we still have tonight with my, the stream tonight with my wife. We still have the stream tonight with my wife. So, I am not panicking. I'm not discouraged. We have absolutely crushed it this week. It's a bit of a downer to end on this note, like a pretty low viewed video. It's kind of a bummer, but we have absolutely crushed it this week. I had an appointment yesterday, and we did 3 really quick, really fast streams, and they absolutely dominated. I couldn't believe it. I blinked, and I was like, oh my gosh. We've had some of our most viewed streams this week, with respect to how quickly we got people in. Tons of subs. We're cruising to 16,000 subscribers. Get through, go to work. No worries. Hilly just upgraded to tier 2. My man. So, truth be told, we've come a long way. When videos hitting around 2K or barely 2K is okay, we might need to move on from this. That's a sign of how well the channel's doing, just so you guys know. The fact that we're even considering this and thinking through this is because the channel's doing so well. It's actually a sign of health that we're maybe we should do something else. This isn't really hitting, this isn't really garnering. Let's try something else. Because, Monday through Thursday of this week was just absolutely bonkers. We did so well. We arguably did better than we did with the live events, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Summer Games Fest and the Microsoft Showcase and all those showcases, we actually did better this week with the talk show than covering the live events. That was really encouraging. I was like, people care more about my discussion-oriented content than the co-streams. Historically speaking, the opposite was true. We would get much bigger results from the live events, and then the talk show would be kind of pretty steady and good, but it was the reverse this time. The live events were fine, they were good, but our talk shows were huge, and that was awesome. That felt really, really good. Maybe Ragnarok Fridays when that comes out. Well, we'll probably treat Ragnarok the same way we treated Horizon Forbidden West. I'll really plow through it, and I'll give it a play session practically every day, and we'll try to beat it. Because I think we'll have a good enough sized channel when that happens. I think we'll be kind of crossing my fingers that July will be a dip. No worries. August and September will be another climb and get us even closer to 20K subs, because we're about to hit 16K. So we got plenty of months to get to a nice strong place, and then hopefully we got people that just support a nice playthrough of a game like that. If I told you 34 days ago interest in Elden Ring, no someone's would drop, but you'd have 1,600 members. Oh yeah. We're more focused on talk show quality, members-only content, really, really encouraging people, next month, hey, jump back in, continue your membership, you know, I'm more focused on that than like, let's keep playing Elden Ring. It's like, I'm not too worried about that. Don't worry, in 2 years, I'll get you to try Monster Hunter 6 with me and Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah. Because of the breakdown of Starfield, probably discussing new games coming out made this week great. That's why we need more games. Yeah, I just need games and game news, and we can do our thing, baby. We can do our thing. If anything, that's what this week proved, is that we just need stuff to talk about, and we take off like a dadgum rocket. When we go back to something that's a little bit older and not quite pulling anymore, there's a huge difference in turnout and response. Like, FromFriday falling down a notch just shows you how well the channel's doing. Like, that's big. That's big. So, we're going to be talking about Starfield, Diablo 4, and Sonic Frontiers over on Reforge Radio for the Roundtable. I'm going to put a link in chat. It will redirect you. Redirecting to other channels actually works really, really well, so it should take you over, no problem, but just in case there's a link in chat, I'll see you over there. Myself and Mike will be breaking it down, and then don't forget tonight, 5 hours from now, my wife and I are sitting down to play Halo, Batman, and Goat Simulator. What a combination. Tier 2 members submitted those games. I hope to see you tonight. Bring your drinks, bring your laughs. Let's head on over to the Roundtable.